Hello from Adventure Island. Welcome to Great Wolf Lodge. I'm here today in Grapevine, Texas, and we are going to talk about the newest pass that you can purchase at Great Wolf Lodge, which is called the Adventure Pass. This new Adventure Pass is $149.99 and it comes with 5 different activities that you can do. So this is actually the most expensive pass that you can buy at Great Wolf Lodge, but we're going to go take a look at all 5 activities you can do and how much they would cost if you were not using this pass and see if this pass is worth your money. So we are trying out the Adventure Park Pass. This is the newest pass that Great Wolf Lodge offers. It's also the only pass that's good for your whole family. With the Adventure Pass, you get 1 family game of the yards, 1 family virtual frontier game, but then anyone in your family who is booked into your room gets unlimited ropes course climbs, unlimited games of bowling, and unlimited laser trail games. So this is different than the prior passes that Great Wolf Lodge offered because you can just buy the 1 pass, and then this 1 pass is good for anyone who is staying in your room. And it works for our whole family of 5. You can use your family Adventure Park Pass in any order you want. You do not have to do any of these activities in a specific order. You can just go to any of the things that are included when you are ready to do them. For our first activity with our Adventure Park Pass, we're going to go into Paw Alley and do some bowling. If you were to just pay for bowling per person, it would be $7 per person or $24.99 per family. But since we have the pass, we can do unlimited games of bowling. If you want to go bowling, you need to go and collect coins in order to start your bowling game. You can collect them here in the area where you play the virtual frontier or laser tag games. And you can go back and collect these coins to go bowling an unlimited amount of time. We're here in the bowling alley at kind of the perfect time because the water park is still open. Later in the day, this area will be much more popular once the water park closes. But right now at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, there's no one here. To go bowling here at Paw Alley, you come over to this kiosk where you need to insert your coin in order to play. And once your coin is in, you actually have some options. You can pick how many players. Right now it is just me. And then you can pick which kind of game you want to play. There's sport bowling, mad games, U-tunes, and skill games. So for right now, I think I will pick mad games. And in here I have even more options: Bowlin' Hood, Monster Factory, Character Factory, Battle of the Lanes. So that's fun. There's different options that you can do to Battle of the Lanes. Now it wants me to destroy the enemy castle with my best shot. I can see why you can do this an unlimited amount of times though, because there are so many different games that you can play. One thing to keep in mind about this bowling alley is that it's really more like a game of mini bowling. It's not a full-size bowling ball. They are not full-size pins. So while it's fun, it's kind of a crossover between regular bowling and an arcade game. I got the like impossible one to fix. But because of the game that I picked, all of my pins go up and all of them go down each time. So I have changed my game now to be a type of bubblegum regular bowling. So now I am getting a normal bowling score where you hit a certain number of pins and you keep trying to get better frame by frame. So it really just depends on what kind of game you pick here in Paw Alley. So with our Adventure Park Pass, we can do that bowling game an unlimited amount of times, but next up we're going to do a game that you can only do once, which is the Virtual Frontier. So for Virtual Frontier, there are actually 6 different VR quests that you can go on. And it's $14.99 per individual player or $49.99 for a group of 4 players. But you do only get to do this once per group with your Adventure Pass. You have to pick which of these 6 virtual reality experiences seem the most interesting to you. And one other thing that you really need to keep in mind when you're getting the Adventure Pass is the more people that are in your family, the more worth it this pass is. For my family of 5, we would actually get to split up into 2 of these virtual reality experiences because the rooms hold a max of 4 people. So 3 of us could do 1 experience and 2 of us could do a different experience. So for my family, if all 5 of us wanted to do virtual reality, it would cost $65. That's honestly almost half the cost of the Adventure Pass, but we would be able to all do it and all participate with an Adventure Pass. So when you are doing something that is only 1 use and not unlimited use, they do cross it out as you go to start your activity. So we just crossed out our virtual reality game. We get to walk up this cool hallway to go to virtual reality. I hear laughing, so that's cute. Look at them, they're having so much fun. So we are gonna try out the Magic Quest game. Magic Quest is kind of like trying to get out of a virtual escape room. So each of these games and experiences are a little bit different. This is the room where you do your virtual frontier portal to VR adventure experience. And this is a very fun, upbeat room that we just walked into. And over here is where we're gonna get our player headsets. And then it is time to do some virtual reality. Time to do some virtual reality. Oh, it just went dark. Okay. All right.
Welcome to the realm of Alara. We're deep within the Whispering Woods, a place of shadows and secrets, murmurs and mysteries. And you must be our new magi in training. I see you've already chosen your wands. But do you know how to use them? Just cast and hold and point at your target. Practice your casting skills on these enemy targets. Inside are 4 more rooms. Each one will give you a new power. Each chest is a puzzle. So work together to unlock them all.
Now it's time to check out the laser trail. So we've already shown our path, and then we're gonna head in here and grab our laser tag equipment. For the 2 different versions of the laser trail game, the one that is Glor Pazar Strikes Back, that is your team against a monster. And then the Trail Blaster is player versus player, so your team against another team or you against a friend. So it just depends on which kind of laser tag game you want to play. Are we doing player versus player or against the monster? Which one? I don't know. Which one are we doing first?
Do you want to play the Go Bizarre first? Because I'll have to play both videos, and the first it'll play that Trail Blaster one first. So
Okay, yeah, let's do that one first. So we're gonna go against the monster first.
And give me one with that blaster for me.
I'd love to. Thank you. There. Oh, it's okay. Ready to go.
Keep one hand on the heat sensor under the barrel. Use your other hand to pull the trigger.
So we're trying to shoot the purple orbs. Purple orb. I got one. Purple orbs. Get it.
The matches are about to begin. Take your positions.
Those games were so fun, but there are still 2 more things that are included with your Adventure Park Pass. So the first 3 activities that we did were on the 1st floor, but the next activity we're gonna check out is actually on the 4th floor of the resort. We are gonna go take a look around inside, but this area is a giant game screen. So with your Adventure Park Pass, you get 30 minutes in one of these booths. So I'm gonna walk you over to our private booth, which is over around the corner. And then what happens is this 30 minutes is good for everyone in your group. Just like the rest of the Adventure Pass, it's a family pass, so everyone gets to play. All of these cute little areas have different names. Here they have the Treehouse Tailgate. We're over here in the panoramic pitch. So once you have come up to this area at the grounds, you talk to the front desk and you check in, they're gonna assign you one of these areas for your group. Then you're gonna walk here into this area, and there's a screen over here where you're gonna get to assign your players and pick your games. So if you are using the Adventure Pass and taking advantage of the 30 minutes that you get to use here in this area, that would normally cost you $49.99. If you want a longer session, the price does go up from there. It is $75 if you want to do a 60-minute session, or it is $97 if you want to do a 90-minute session. So if you want a longer session, you can upgrade and pay the difference. Otherwise, if you're just doing 30 minutes, that is still a value of $49.99. Come on, Elsa, at least you hit it better. I've never played bowling before. Nope. 25, that was worse. Yeah, because so I don't have an idea. Do I go from this side? Yeah, you did it! Yeah, I'm only like 20 yards. Turn out. Great shot. Yeah, I guess you got good at that. Yeah! I am better at baseball and football than freaking ball. Oh, that was so good! Oh, that was close. Yes! Good girl! For our next activity with the Adventure Park Pass, we are going to head outside to the Howler's Peak Ropes Course. If you have the Adventure Park Pass, you can just take that pass right outside in order to try out the ropes course. But if you do not have the activity pass, then you are going to head over to another area in the water park to purchase admission to do the ropes course. If you are not using the Adventure Park Pass, you can purchase admission to try out the ropes course here at the Outfitter store inside the water park. Prices do vary for the ropes course. So if you have a child under 48 inches, it's just $5 for them to try out the ropes course, but they're only allowed on the bottom level of the course. They can't go any higher than that. For anyone above 48 inches, the price just to do the ropes course one time for one person is $14.99. If you want to do it an unlimited amount of times, it is $24.99. But there's also a family option available where it is $45 for anywhere between 4 to 6 people to do the ropes course, but it's only one time per person. So even though it's $45, it's only once. With the Adventure Park Pass, you can go an unlimited amount of times for 4 to 6 people in your family, however many people you have on that Adventure Park Pass. So really, the Park Pass has a lot of value if you want to do the ropes course.
We got it. Let's go. All right.
Yes, you do. Get it, girl! So there's so many more levels I would have done up there, but unfortunately the ropes course does close every day at 5 and they stop letting you do harnesses and things at 4:30. So I have to be done for today, but there are so many different levels and other cool things I could have done up there if I had a little bit more time. Now, I do have a couple more things to share about the Adventure Park Pass that are important for you guys to know. First of all, if you are using the Adventure Park Pass at a location that is different than this Grapevine, Texas location, you may be offered some different activities because not every Great Wolf Lodge has the exact same activities available. So just keep in mind that if you're not staying here, you may have to pick from different activities. And lastly, if something is not working with your Adventure Park Pass, let's say for example that the ropes course wasn't open due to wind or another issue, you can request an arcade credit in lieu of the missing activity. So the arcade credit value will differ depending on which activity didn't work, but if something isn't working, you're not going to lose that value in the pass because Great Wolf Lodge will replace it with an arcade credit, so you're not going to lose out on any money and you'll still be able to do everything else on your pass. I definitely think this brand new Adventure Park Pass has great value. It's perfect for a family that wants to do a lot of activities together, and I do think your family will enjoy using it next time you're at Great Wolf Lodge.